Good afternoon, traders. John from Crypto Candlestick Trading. Just doing a quick update on Bitcoin on this Easter Sunday, I think it is. Anyway, down here, look at that. We've got support and resistance line here, and check this out. I just noticed this. I've only just got back and looked at the charts, but check this out. We've got a shooting star. It looks like 50 failure to me, and we've got the resistance line right here. This to me, like, if this is a breakout, firstly, I'd rather a full-bodied closing candle, but secondly, we've got a shooting star. Like, you don't get shooting stars. Like, this is a major weakness. Like straight after breakout. This is not very good. Massive volume, stochastics are in the overbought area. It doesn't look very good. I got short positions open in DOT, so it'll be interesting to see where we go. And my short position started. I can't remember where it started. No, it wasn't up that. I did get in up that high, but I actually closed it out down here somewhere and went in again down here. And I think I closed that out, and now I'm back in again. But I've got two positions open with DOT at the moment. Actually, before I move on DOT, I just want to show you something else. Now, let's just have a look at this candle here. At this candle right here. It's a shooting star. Now, we are in the middle. We've got a 4-hour candle. We've got 1 hour and 5 minutes left of this candle until that finishes. So we can't actually take that yet. But let's just have a look at where these things turn up and what actually happens usually after they turn up. Here we can see that same candle right there. This here is a shooting star. Where do we find them? Usually at the top. What do they usually signify? A shooting star comes from the sky and goes straight down to the ground. And then we've got, the shooting star heading down. Here's another one. Even though it's green, that's a perfect shooting star. Shooting star there, shooting star there. Oh, and look at that. There's another shooting star right there in between those two. Perfect. 3 shooting stars at the top. Now, this one here is turning into a spinning top. But anyway, we'll have a look and we'll wait and see what happens with that there. This to me so far is showing very strong signs of rejection at the 50 at this stage. Let's have a look at the other one I'm in. Oh, nice. Look at that. Engulfing, closing below. I actually got in here on the green to red move on this one here, and I was in again. I think I got in up here and here again. So my I was asleep when I think, no, I wasn't asleep. That was from 6 till 10 this morning. So I was up, but I wasn't in front of the computer. So, but anyway, look at that. So far, it looks like we've got an engulfing, closing below. And we don't have divergence, but we do have downtrending. So here we've got an engulfing, closing below. Here we've got, so far, almost an engulfing, closing below. Let's just have a look at a few others. I got stopped out of Tezos. So I was in Tezos. Well, clearly you can see why I got stopped out of Tezos. I was in short, and it didn't go short, it went long. So anyway, I got stopped out of that one. This is very typical. You are going to get stopped out of trades. Simple as that. So it's just part of doing business in the market, unfortunately. This one here. So coming down to that one there, like look at that engulfing, closing below. I was thinking to myself, oh yeah, okay, this could be a massive decline coming in, from here. Here we've got like a spinning top shooting star, and now we've got an engulfing forming. There's a lot of congestion and stuff going on over here. But I'll go to the daily chart because I just want to point something out that we need to keep in mind of this here. Now, if we're looking at the reversal for like a long term after, like a significant decline, here we've got a major sell-off with buying coming back in aggressively. That was a warning for the low. Now here we go. We've got another shooting star, a doji there, and we've got a spinning top doji, and then we've got a massive, like the biggest volume. So this here, there's so much buying and turnover that went over in here. Then we had a close below. I thought we were going to continue our short there, but I was wrong. And then bang, massive big engulfing, that's like a morning star engulfing, closing above. And then this is the second one here. So this one here, was the one that I, believe, well, I don't believe it has. This has turned the tide. This one here was the second, so this is the attempt at turning the tide. This here was the second. So now, if we close below this level here, this whole setup here is gone, finished. And at this stage, it looks like we could potentially do it. But here's stochastics are in the oversold area, turning up. So we don't really know what's happened. But what we do know is that we've closed below, we've come up for an attempt, and we've got an engulfing now closing below. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with these candles here. I think that was about it, actually. I'll just have a look at the other two that I'm in. Yeah, look at that. So we've come up, and now we've gone from green to red, which is actually very nice. So yeah, that's looking pretty good there. So it's come up, hit the 9, and done a green to red. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. This one here, nice candle, but it's only 3 hours old. So we've got a fair way to go before this candle finishes up. And up there, attempt at the 50, potential fail. But anyway, I'm out of that one now. So, and then Bitcoin. What do we got with Bitcoin? So, yes, it all comes back to this big one here. This is where the institutions, big block buying started right here. And look at that, we found support on it again. So if we break this low here, see you later with that reversal. You know, that reversal will have failed at that stage. Now, if we're looking at Bitcoin on the weekly chart, it looks even more negative than all the others. You know, like bang, closing below, come up for an attempt, we've got a shooting star. You know, we've got a lot of indecision here. Engulfing, now closing above, things are turned around, things are looking good. Straight up on weak volume, a break above. Indecision, this is the evening star. And then we've got this candle here, all it's going to do is close more than 50% below this body here, down from the peak, more than 50%, and then that's a major reversal. So this here is a major reversal. You know, can this go, you know, continue this downtrend? Absolutely. You know, with something that looks like that, you know, surely can. But, you know, like it can turn around and go back up. You know, we can't, we have to trade what the market does, not what we think the market's going to do. So here, you know, like for me, it's looking very negative at this stage. You know, we could go sideways and whatever, but, you know, this here, like I've seen these sort of things here before. You know, just go back in history and have a look when this happens and it attempts to go through the 50 and this turns up. You know, you usually see what happens, and it's not very positive. So, but anyway, like I'm not here to predict. We'll just wait and see what the market does and trade what the market does. You know, what the market's telling us to do. Anyway, traders, I hope you have a good Sunday. Look at that. You know, like we're in an overbought condition, heading down aggressively from this reversal here on the weekly chart. Long term, it looks like we're heading down. It's got more things saying that we're going to head down. Let's just have a look. You know, so here we're in the overbought condition. It's gone down. Didn't come down very much at all. Up here, it was an overbought condition all the way from here, going all the way up to here, and then that was the pullback. And then overbought was up in here. Overbought was here again, and overbought was here. So we've had a few significant declines from being in the overbought, but we've had a few very mediocre declines from being the overbought. So, you know, this could come to a halt very quickly, or it could aggressively head down. But one thing I can see so far, got to wait till Monday morning, we have a decline in selling volume on the decline. So, you know, that's a positive. All right, traders. Anyway, 7.5 minutes in. You know, I thought I was going to be quick on this one, but, you know, 7.5 minutes. I hope you have a great Easter, what's left of it, and I'll see you again Monday morning. All right, talk soon. See you.